If you think your cravings are about discipline, you've been misled. I'm Dr. Arland Hill. I'm a rancher and I'm a clinician. And I've got something to say that may make you finally stop blaming yourself. Does this scenario relate to you? You start your day out clean, you've had a good breakfast, you've got a solid lunch around midday, and you even have a good healthy dinner. But by 8:30, you're in the pantry looking for something to snack on again. Is it because you're lazy and just lack self-discipline? Is it because you're not informed? Or you just haven't tried the right thing yet? Well, you've probably started looking for organic food options. You've probably reached for things that say sugar-free and low carb, and you've even cut out some of the snacks. But you still find yourself in that pantry again, giving in, feeling like you failed. Well, the truth is that it's not a lack of willpower. It's that no one has shown you how to win the battle of your biology. Here's the solid fact. Cravings aren't about willpower. And as long as you treat them from a willpower perspective, you're going to continue to fail. The whole idea that cravings are simply just a behavior is just giving no respect to how the body works. Cravings are a byproduct of biology that needs assistance. Whether it's because your body's trying to give you signals due to lack of support through the gut, or maybe blood sugar fluctuations are a problem, you've got amino acid gaps, you're just simply not consuming enough protein in your diet, whatever the possible cause or causes are, they're biologically related. And here's the thing to keep in mind is that even when you've reached the point where you have these biological deficits on a long-term basis, they start to create habits. Your habits are a byproduct of the biology not being stabilized, not being in a balanced place. And the truth is that it's not that you're broken. Many people think that they're broken mentally or just in terms of the way that their body functions from a neurological standpoint when they deal with cravings. And that's not true. The truth in this is that you're just being misfed. And if we can get the right foods in and do that consistently, that can start to not only improve your biology, but it also starts to unwire your habits. See, when you look at a lot of the foods that say they're clean foods, a lot of those clean foods are still going to leave you craving. You see foods that are like low-fat snacks or low-carbohydrate snacks or products that say organic, but the truth is that they're just junk food, right? It's like the old saying of putting lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. It doesn't matter that you put organic on there. It's still the same underlying damaged processed food. And your body, well, your body is still going to be asking for nourishment after consuming those foods. Your body can only go so long without certain nutrients, both micro and macro. So for example, vitamins, minerals, and then you get into proteins and fats and carbohydrates on the macro side. You can only go without certain quantities for an extended period of time before your body says, look, man, I'm just not doing this anymore, and I'm going to start hunting things out. I'm going to start giving you signals that's going to be very difficult for you to override, and we translate that as cravings. But here's the truth in this, and here's what you want to lean into, is that real food ends this confusion for your body. Cravings are biological confusion. And when you start looking for real food, for example, if you're looking for pasture-raised foods, if you can incorporate in pasture-raised foods are nutrient dense. They're not going to add to the confusion, they're going to clear up the confusion. And part of the reason that they can do this and be so efficient is because you're going to find the protein, the vitamins, the minerals, the good healthy fats, all of those are going to be in one food, in a single meat product, right? And so whether that's beef or chicken or any other pasture-raised source, for example, sheep, goat, turkey, any of these that can be raised on pasture and done right, those are going to be the whole package. They're going to deliver everything your body needs, and when your body takes that in, there are literally triggers and signals that are taking place in your body to tell your body, I'm satiated, I'm getting what I need. And instead of having this mentality around, I need to cut more out of my diet, I'm craving, I'm reaching for more things, and I just need to be more restrictive, I just need to have better willpower. It's not going to work. What you need is not restriction. You need resolution. And resolution is going to come at the hands of making better food choices. So when you have that food choice, it's giving your body what it needs, it's going to feel satiated. You're going to finally feel satisfied. Now look, I know some of you at this point in this video, you're going, okay, yep, I'm in agreement. You're nodding your head. You're on board with me. And if you're ready to try food that is actually going to satisfy your body, I'm going to drop a link down in the description to the Everyday Nourishing Chicken Pack. It's designed for exactly like scenarios that we're discussing here today. It's going to help you feel full. It's going to stabilize your biochemistry, your biology in your body, and it's going to give you back your overall control. And it's going to do it without any type of complicated diet or any type of restriction associated with it. Now, I would imagine that there are some of you that are saying, you know what, this all sounds good, but this is a lot of theory, this is your opinion, and you raise pasture-raised meats, so I'm not really sure how far I can lean into what you're saying here and get on board. I get it, I understand, don't trust me. Listen, you need to dig into your own knowledge and build your own knowledge base, dig into the information that is credible information, and I'm going to show you and share with you a few snippets of it here. Because studies show that when you're eating protein from real whole sources, where it's actually raised in the manner that it's supposed to, it's going to start allowing for the production of hormones like GLP-1. There's so much attention given to GLP-1 now. We have this class of medications that's just booming called the GLP-1 agonist. And they're designed in part to decrease the hunger signals. But you can do the same thing. You can harness your body's own GLP-1 production by consuming adequate amounts of high quality protein and giving your body what it's naturally asking for. There's another study here that I came across in reviewing some information as I was prepping for this video, and there was a pilot trial, and I'll share what I thought was interesting here is that this pilot trial found that what this pilot trial did was it gave young women either a high protein breakfast or just a regular conventional breakfast. And the high protein group had fewer cravings, they had more stable reward signals in the brain, and that is a clear illustration that your biology is balancing out and you're not going to have this necessity to lean towards willpower, which is going to fail you. We're humans. No human can run indefinitely on willpower. We're all going to have our limitations with that, so we just don't even need to depend on it. We need to put the biology in our favor, which can work and optimize for us on an ongoing basis. And we live in a world where we see so many hacks now. Everybody's got a hack for this and for that, and if you do this hack, you're going to see this benefit from it. The heck with the hacks, right? You don't need another hack. You need food that is actually going to nourish your body. And that is specifically why when it comes to the way that we raise our cows, the way we raise our chickens here at Harvest Hills Ranch, we're doing that the way that nature intended it to be done, in a regenerative fashion where these systems are integrated together, because that's going to produce a product that when you ingest that, it's going to give your body what it needs, and your body's going to stop asking for more. I would imagine that this message that I'm giving to you today, it's hitting home for some of you. And you're starting to think, you're going to want to see, well, what happens? What's going to be the next thing that if I start making food choices that are no longer telling my body that I'm just trying to live in a survival mindset, that I actually want to thrive? What's going to happen when you start doing that? How much outcome, how much benefit are you going to see for your body? And here's another connection for you. When it comes to cravings, there's a reason that individuals that struggle with cravings also feel like their workouts are inconsistent, they get exhausted easily when they do a workout, and they're just inconsistent and they don't get results from them. If you've ever felt like your energy is starting to crash just when you need it most, then this next video is going to make a lot of things click.